A very good afternoon to you. This is TV Sapienza transmitting on Star Times Channel 260. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of July 2025. My name is Joe Igbo. In our news headlines this afternoon, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has warned Nigerians against scooping fuel from a fallen tanker, describing the practice as a suicidal mission. The Federal Ministry of Education has described as false and misleading a statement circulating online alleging the cancellation of the 2025 WAEC examinations due to widespread examination malpractice. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has launched an investigation into the attempted assassination of the People's Democratic Party or PDP candidate for the November 8 Anambra State governorship election, Mr. Jude Ezenwafor. And the World Health Organization, WHO, has condemned Israel's ground offensive in central Gaza after its facilities in the area came under attack. Now the details of the news. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has warned Nigerians against scooping fuel from a fallen tanker, describing the practice as a suicidal mission. NEMA Head Operation Office, Ms. Aiswenu Mandu, gave the warning at a public awareness program on tanker accidents and fires in Ekom, Cross River State yesterday. Mandu cautioned members of the public on the need to stay away from fallen tankers with petroleum products, saying it can result in fires. She said tanker explosions have recently happened in Niger, Jigawa, Delta, Enugu, Lagos, and Cross River states, claiming hundreds of lives and property worth millions of naira. The NEMA officials said that although tanker accidents were preventable, they were mainly caused by reckless driving, overloading, poor vehicle maintenance, road infrastructure challenges, and lack of public awareness. She urged government agencies, transport unions, and community leaders to take proactive steps towards reducing tanker accidents and fires. The Police Service Commission (PSC) has approved the promotion of 12 commissioners of police to the next rank of Assistant Inspectors General or AIG. The commission also approved the promotion of 16 deputy commissioners to substantive commissioners and 27 assistant commissioners to deputy commissioners. PSC declined to promote one assistant commissioner of police, ACP, who was said to be absent during the promotion exercise, but his name was not mentioned. The Commission also approved the promotion of 145 chief superintendents of police to assistant commissioners, which included general duty police officers and specialists such as officers from Air Wing, medical doctors and dentists, pharmacists, lab scientists, physiotherapists and nurses. Others are priests, Air Wing and aircraft engineers. The Katsina State Governor, Malam Dikko, Radda, has expressed appreciation to the people of Katsina State and well-wishers across the nation for their prayers and concern following Sunday night's crash along the Daura-Katsina road. In a short live video, the governor, after undergoing preliminary observations, said he came out safe and unharmed from the accident. The video was made after he was discharged from the hospital. Speaking further, the governor said he was under observation regarding his health just to make sure everything was fine, adding that he was doing well. It was gathered that the governor had an accident while he was on his way back from Daura on Sunday. The chief press secretary to the governor, Ibrahim Mohammed, confirmed the incident in a statement, adding that the Katsina State Governor, Malam Dikko Radda, was involved in a minor road accident on Sunday evening along the Daura-Katsina road while on official duties. Meanwhile, the Katsina State government has pledged to fully cover the medical expenses of the 9 victims involved in a car accident involving the convoy of Governor Dikko Radda. The incident occurred on Sunday evening along Katsina Road, Daura, near the School of Health Technology, when a private Volkswagen Golf car collided with the governor's vehicle. While Governor Radda emerged unhurt, 9 passengers in the private vehicle sustained varying degrees of injuries. 2 of the victims suffered minor fractures, while the remaining 7 sustained bruises and other injuries. All are currently receiving treatment at the Federal Medical Center, Daura. A delegation from the state government, led by the Commissioner for Information and Culture, Bala Salisu Zango, visited the victims at the hospital and assured them of the government's commitment to settling all medical bills. The victims and their families expressed gratitude to the state government for its swift response, support, and display of compassion. According to hospital sources, the condition of all the injured persons is improving steadily. The Federal Ministry of Education has described as false and misleading a statement circulating online alleging the cancellation of the 2025 WAEC examinations due to widespread examination malpractice. A statement by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Mrs. Folashade Borionwo, described the reports as fake news, adding that the 2025 WAEC examinations have been successfully concluded, with only a few isolated incidents of malpractice reported, all of which were promptly addressed by the relevant authorities. Borionwo said the ongoing NECO examinations are progressing smoothly, and as of press time, no cases of examination malpractice have been reported. The ministry therefore urges students, parents, school administrators, and the general public to disregard the fake reports currently in circulation, while also advising the public to seek information only from verified and credible sources, including the official website of the Federal Ministry of Education, which is www.education.gov.ng, the official WAEC portal, which is www.waecnigeria.org, and the official NECO portal, which is www.neco.gov.ng. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has launched an investigation into the attempted assassination of the People's Democratic Party's candidate for the November 8 Anambra State governorship election, Mr. Jude Ezenwafor. Ezenwafor was reportedly shot by gunmen near Wuse 2, Abuja, while returning from an engagement. Reacting to the incident, the FCT Police Public Relations Officer Josephine Ade said the command had not yet concluded its investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. Ade, a superintendent of police, called on the public to help in the investigation and provide any useful information to the nearest police station. The Enugu State Electricity Regulatory Commission, EERC, has reduced the electricity tariff for Band A customers under Main Power Electricity Distribution Limited from 209 naira per kilowatt hour to 160 naira per kilowatt hour, effective August 1, 2025. The Commission said the new tariff reflects federal subsidies on electricity generation and was reached using its Tariff Methodology Regulations 2024 and the distribution tariff model. Main Power, which succeeded the Enugu Electricity Distribution Company following Enugu State's regulatory autonomy over its electricity market, becomes the first beneficiary of this cost-reflective framework. EERC Chairman Chidoke Okonkwo, however, warned that the 160 naira per kilowatt hour Band A rate could rise significantly if the federal government discontinues the current subsidy on electricity generation. The EERC said tariffs for Band A, Band B, C, D, and E consumers remain the same. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NEMA) has issued a 3-day weather forecast predicting thunderstorms and moderate to heavy rainfall across much of the country from Monday, July 21 to Wednesday, July 23. According to a daily weather outlook released on Sunday, NEMA advised the public to remain cautious due to the possibility of flash floods, strong winds, and localized disruptions. The organization also forecasts that by afternoon and evening, thunderstorms with moderate rains are expected in parts of Adamawa, Taraba, Kebbi, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Katsina, Kano, Kaduna, and Yobe states. Later in the day, light rain is predicted in parts of Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, Abia, Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, Edo, Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom states. NEMA has also issued a specific advisory for aviation operators recommending they obtain detailed location-specific weather updates to ensure safe flight planning. Now this foreign news. The World Health Organization (WHO) says Israel's ground offensive in central Gaza has compromised its efforts to continue working after its facilities came under attack. The United Nations agency accused Israeli forces of attacking a building housing its staff and their families in the city of Deir al-Balah on Monday and mistreating those sheltering there. Its main warehouse was also attacked and destroyed. The Israeli military has not yet commented. Its first major ground operation in Deir al-Balah since the start of the war with Hamas 21 months ago has displaced tens of thousands of Palestinian civilians amid warnings of a severe hunger crisis across the territory. The United Nations said on Monday it was receiving reports of malnourished people arriving at clinics and hospitals in extremely poor health, while the Hamas-run health ministry said 19 people had died from malnutrition since Saturday. On Monday night, the WHO put out a statement saying it condemned in the strongest terms attacks on its facilities. It said the WHO staff residence was attacked 3 times and that staff and their families, including children, were exposed to grave danger and traumatized after airstrikes caused a fire and significant damage. WHO said the Israeli military entered the premises, forcing women and children to evacuate on foot toward al-Mawasi amid active conflict. Male staff and family members were handcuffed, stripped, interrogated on the spot, and screened at gunpoint. To end the Sapientia TV news at 1 p.m., a recap of the major headlines. The National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) has warned Nigerians against scooping fuel from a fallen tanker, describing the practice as a suicide mission. The Federal Ministry of Education has described as false and misleading a statement circulating online alleging the cancellation of the 2025 WAEC examinations due to widespread examination malpractice. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has launched an investigation into the attempted assassination of the People's Democratic Party's candidate for the November 8 Anambra State governorship election, Mr. Ezenwafor. The World Health Organization (WHO) has condemned Israel's ground offensive in central Gaza after its facilities in the area came under attack. That was the Sapientia TV news at 1 p.m. On behalf of the editorial and technical crew, I am Joe Igbo. Good afternoon and thanks for choosing TV Sapientia.